Assalamu alaikum guys, this is me Muhammad Qamar. Welcome back to my channel. Finally guys, today is the day 43 of our 3 years machine learning challenge, where we have challenged ourselves to learn the complete machine learning from beginning to advanced, and so far we have learned the complete Python programming language, and now we are practicing the Python programming language for the next 2 months, and which we have already started the practice. We have already done the week 1, and now we are in the week 2 of this Python practice challenge. And today is the day 43 of this challenge, and we are going to do the next program of the week 2, which is to remove the duplicates from a list, not set. We know that in Python programming language a set do not have the duplicates, so that will be much easy. That's why we are going to remove the duplicates from a list, not from a set. Of course the set do not contain any kind of duplicates, so that we are not required to do that for the sets, but we have to do it for the list. So what we are going to do is that we will just follow um, our problem solving strategy, which we follow in our everyday's video. So now first of all I have to understand what is the problem. So for understanding the problem, we have to copy it from here, from this list, and just give it to the ChatGPT so that we can understand it very easily and very quickly, right? So the method of giving a prompt to the ChatGPT is that when you give a problem, then just say that I need just the explanation, okay? So that it will not give you the code or hints, okay? So if you want to remove duplicates from a list without using set, the idea is start with an empty set new link. Okay, so it is giving me a pseudocode type. Okay, so what actually I did something wrong here, that I do not need any kind of, I do not give me, please, yes, do not give me hints. Okay, so if we get hints, then this is not, I guess, the ideal way of solving a problem. We will not understand what is happening. So here's the full explanation without hints. So when you remove duplicates from a list without using a set, the main idea is that you build a completely new list that contains only unique elements. Okay, so we have to, like, first of all you have to take an input from the user, and this input should be a list, right? And then we have to make a new list which will contain only the unique elements of the input, right, of the input we got from the user. So you achieve this by examining the list in order it was originally given. So each time you look at an element, you decide whether it has already been placed in your new list or not. If it has appeared before, you ignore it. If it has not appeared before, you keep it. Okay, so the result is that a new list maintains the original order, but uh, leaves out all repeated values. This method ensures duplicates are gone without changing the sequence in which the elements first appear. So would you like me to walk through? No, I do not like this. Okay, so what we understood from it is that we have to make a new list inside which we will by examining the first the given list, we will put values in our new list. Okay, so first of all I have to create a new file here, which is going to be the number 10 and underscore, and then remove duplicates, right? Remove underscore duplicates from what? From list. Okay, dot py. So here is the file we got, and I guess it is out of yes, so I have to keep it inside the week 2 folder. Okay, all right. So first of all I have to write the subject of my Python program, which is to remove the duplicates, right? The duplicates from the list, right? Not a set. We have to specify this also, that we are not going to use any kind of set, not a set. And then we have to specify the programming language we are going to use. Of course we have already used it here, that it is the Python file, the extension but still we have to write that in Python, okay, as a subject of our program. Then we have to write the name of the author, of course my name, and then we have to write the date of today's program, which is 22 September, right, 22nd September, and September, right, and the year is 2025. All right, so I have to first of all comment it. And one thing more I want to show you is that I have created a website for myself there. Okay, so what we can do here is that just, I guess I have to open it from here. I have created this website where I will upload all my projects I have created so far, and it is still under work, so construction, you can under development. So when it is completely done, maybe within a week it will be completely done, so then I will live it, and you guys make sure to follow me here also, okay, you join me on this journey. You can view my code, my day plan, how we are doing in our journey, and then you can contact with me like Instagram. I don't right now have, but we will make it. And YouTube, of course, you are watching it on YouTube right now, and the GitHub, of course, GitHub is very important for developers, so yes, you can follow me there. Yeah, so now let's get back to our code, our problem. So first of all, we have to write the pseudocode, right? The pseudocode, I don't know the spelling right now. Pseudocode. So yes, all right, then I have to write the code inside the triple quotation marks, which is a multi-line string, but when we do not store it in a variable, then it works as a multi-line comment, right? So first of all, the first step is going to be take a list as an input, right, from the user. So let's say we call this as list1, the variable inside which we will take the input from the user, we call it a list1, okay. In the second step, what I will do is that I will make a new empty list, right, empty list. Let's say we call it as list2. So what I will do basically is that I will read this list1, and I will store the values of list1 into list2, and if the value of list1 is already stored inside the list2, then I will ignore the value and not store inside the list2, so that I will have a list of unique values which will not have any kind of duplicates, right? Okay, so for this, for reading a list, what I can do is that for I in range, like for I will apply the for loop, right? For, you can say that for each character, yes, so for each character I will read from list1. I will store it inside I will store it inside of my list2, right? And then I will see that okay, so before storing it, I will just check that if the element is already stored in list2, then ignore it, okay. Not already stored, not already stored, okay. I will check it like this: is not already stored in list2, then store it, okay, then store it. Or otherwise I will say that otherwise ignore, okay. And then what in the fourth step I will do is that I will print out print out the list2, okay. All right, so this is a pseudocode I have got so far, and now I have to apply this pseudocode in the real program. So now let's write the, first of all, the comment here is the Python code, right? All right, please write it, okay. So now make it as comment, and now here I am going to first of all take the input from the user, which I am going to do is list1, which is equals to going to be the input, list into input. I am using the list constructor or typecasting, you can say that, so that I will take the input as a list, right? Okay, so here I will say that I will give a prompt that enter a list please. Okay, all right. So then I will do is that I will make a new variable, we call it list2, and this is going to do an empty list. Okay, and then what I will do is that I will apply a for loop for I in not range but for I in list1, right? So I will check every character of the you can say element of the list1, and if I not in list2, then what to do is that list2 is equals to plus equals to I, right? Or else I will say that if like this, okay, then I will say that continue, it means that ignore that. Okay, and then I will just print out the list2 so that I will get the result what I want, right? Now let's run the code and we will see that what we got in our result. So I am going to write this Muhammad word, which is my name, and you can see that here we have the A and M two times, right? Meaning that it is duplicate. So the result should not have the duplicates. Now when I enter it, it should give me a list which do not have duplicates. You can say that M is one time, U is, you can see that, right? M is one time, U is one time, H is one time, A and M is also one time. So this is how we can create a program. I guess it is working perfectly, but what I did in the last video, in a previous video, in the day 42, was that I gave my code to the ChatGPT and then give me some suggestion, right? Suggestions. So now we'll see that. Nice work, Muhammad Qamar. You should have gotten Python clear and correct logic. I have a few suggestions to make it cleaner and more accurate. Okay, so suggestions: use append instead of this. Right now list is equals to will behave currently for multi-character inputs. It treats strings like a list of strings. Okay, list of characters. So list to append dot I is the right way to add a single item. Okay, input handling: input this splits the input into characters. So if you want the numbers or words as element, you can use the dot split method. Okay, so this is how we can improve our code, right? One thing here is that I have to use the dot split here. All right, and the second thing I have to do is that I will store it like this, append, not like this, but I guess like this thing, dot append I. Okay, so I guess I have to remove this from here then. All right, now let's run it again, give it the value as Muhammad, and now okay, so what I have to do is that I will give now it values like this, like let's say 1 space 2 space 3, this time Muhammad, this time again the space, then 1 2 3, then again space, then 2, then 3, then 1, then 1 2, then Qamar, then again Qamar, then again Qamar, then Qamar in the small, Qamar with the small q, right? Enter it. Okay, input list those playing. Okay, so what I am getting is wrong actually. So how we can do is that, okay, we have to take the string, not the list here. Okay, the list object has no good dot split. Okay, so now what I can do is that again dot split. Okay, now it is working. Perfect. Now let's run it again. This time again I'm going to give it Muhammad. Let's run it. Okay, it is giving me Muhammad as a one word, right? Now again I am going to do is one time again, and this time I will give it a Qamar, and Qamar with a small q, then Muhammad, then again Muhammad, then this time 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 or anything, right, like this. Now let's run it and we will see it here that all right. So I have done everything, I guess. Now this is the code which is working perfectly, I guess. Now what to do is that just have a look once again. Instead of just printing list 2, you can show a message that list without duplicates. Okay, so we can also print like this. The code simplification, else continue is not needed. The loop already skips to the iteration automatically. Okay, so how, like, now let's see. Okay, improved version. So this is what we have got so far. If the element is not already in the list 2, add it list 1, otherwise ignore print list 1. Okay, like this. For I in list 1, if I not in dot open. Okay, so yes, this line is not required here. All right, so the code is, I guess, perfectly done. Now let's one time run it again. Let's say 1, not there, 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 5 4. Okay, enter it, and now we can see that 1 2 3 4 5 6 is, so it is working perfectly. So yes, since it is working for perfectly, so I guess that was for today's video, guys. Hope so you like the video. Make sure to subscribe my channel to join me in this journey, and thank you for subscribing my channel, and make sure to like the video. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.